Hello and welcome back to DYSCHRONIA, the anime mystery in the future perfect city. We're here on the main menu because we're about to begin episode 3. Episode 2 ended with Maya waking up, and episode 3 is about to begin. We'll continue our starting from the 7th day. I'm still unclear about why we skipped days. I still don't get it. Well, I'm pretty sure this is going to start with a recap of episode 2. Maybe it'll become a bit clearer. But, I mean, I guess if we're on day 7, that's right. We smashed this thing.
Maya, we're done waiting.
Yeah, let's spike Lily into the ground.
Please.
Do it hard, Hal. Shatter her to pieces. There we go. I feel like that could have been a lot more satisfying. Doing that. But anyway, if we're starting on episode 7, I guess we're going just right into the apocalypse. And isn't that something that we all want to rush to?
Back here again.
We're in the
Why?
We're in the recap room. This is where we began episode 2.
Just like last time.
Right? We got shot and fell into the underground lab.
Scenes from the past. Maya, I need to get back to the bureau. If I don't find the key the professor mentioned before the clock tower starts to malfunction.
Then we had to fight a big robot.
There's that beam of light again. Maya, where are you?
Well, she woke up. We saw that. We already know where she is.
So that was the plan, the professor.
Talking to the boss and to Ash.
The stolen clock tower key. Irie was supposed to have it with her.
Mm-hmm. But I guess Ash stole it.
But
who's pulling your strings? I need to get to the bottom of this.
Cecilia was going to kill Irie. But then we changed things.
Once the analysis is complete, you should be able to figure out whether the marionette killed the prof or not.
And we
I had to dive into my past to help Irie analyze Cecilia.
Right, we looked into our childhood memories, remembered some pizza.
I ended up reliving the time I spent with my mom before I came to the city.
We broke her medicine. We had to make more. And then we got knocked out, got bonked on the head. By someone, but who was it, we don't know.
This is the nightmare everyone's experiencing.
And then everything turned red, and then we pleasured a giant whale.
I need to save Astrum clothes while there's still time.
But we have all the time in the world. Well, I get...
She said I'm actually living in a dream of the future, set one day ahead of reality.
Is that what she said? I mean, a lot of things have been said. It's hard to follow sometimes.
The dream ends here. What lies ahead is still undecided.
Maya, everything will be okay. Come on, let's go home. Noel and Lily are waiting for us.
Alright, I guess we're done with the recap room.
Hal. Thank you.
Also, Maya's name is appearing over her text, as opposed to the little girl, who always had question marks. So is Hal just simply assuming that the little girl is Maya? We know there is someone else in AD who is connecting to Cecilia, the one who's actually killing people.
Again.
Right?
It must be 7 days since the clock tower started up.
Right, we're back here again.
You need to wake Maya up as soon as you can. I dread to think what had happened to her if she stays trapped inside AD.
Maya?
As Eustace was going to delete her consciousness, if she stayed inside AD, because he perceived her as a bug in the system.
Here, no. You knew that she was in AD, didn't you?
Yeah, I knew that a part of her was, but right now, I can't sense her presence in AD.
You don't have to worry about Maya anymore, Noel.
Hal, she's...
Maya! You're awake!
And this is how episode 2 ended. We, of course, are still unable to spike the real Lily. But, I mean, here's hoping.
Hal, thanks for coming to get me.
Maya, do you have any memories of her?
Who do you mean?
The little girl in AD.
Yeah, I remember everything.
Do you remember talking to me when you were in Cecilia's body?
I do. It all feels so fresh still. Even what happened 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
Really?
What about you, Hal? Can you remember anything from back then?
Me? It's starting to come back, slowly. The trouble is, none of it makes any sense. Why did I help the professor with the experiment?
I don't know. You never told me.
I have no idea what I was thinking back then. But maybe it was my fault you ended up in a coma.
No, Hal. That was all because...
Finish your sentence.
It just came to me. I spoke with the professor on the morning before the experiment. He told me that when the clock started, you'd die. He said that was your fate, that there was no way to avoid it. We made a pact. I promised to search AD for as long as it took, exploring different timelines, until I found a future where you survived.
That's why you were in AD this whole time?
The professor merged part of me with AD in the experiment 3 years ago. And he set things up so that you'd be trapped in AD when the clock tower bell rang out. Also, you'd be here with us today. Hal, do you remember what's about to happen?
What are you talking about?
Do you mean the thing with the whale?
The incidents that take place at the Bureau tonight.
How could you possibly know?
Alright, Cecilia does kill Ash and Elaine, that's true.
These past 7 days, Hal's been crossing future timelines with me. His consciousness was in the dream, 1 day ahead. In the real world, his body was just following the path his mind took in the future.
That is a good sentence. Lily doesn't understand it either.
Maybe that explains why you've been so out of it these past few days.
No, that's just how I normally am.
It's like you've been half asleep this whole time. It's been kind of strange.
Right, that's just how I normally am, I'm sorry.
We had no choice. It was either that, or lose Hal forever.
I know, but Hal, you're awake now, right?
Yeah. which means we only have one shot at whatever comes next.
Right, so I can't go back to the past again since Maya is here. I don't have that ability anymore. But how is episode 3 gonna go?
Let's head to the Bureau.
Without our time-traveling ability. So it sounds like Maya and the Professor are kind of,
Stop what's about to happen there. Ash and Elaine are going to die.
It sounds like they're kind of doing a delta of trying to find the correct timeline where the correct things happen. There are many other timelines, but those timelines don't really matter. The important thing is finding the good one. The good one where everything is good.
We can't let that happen! Maya, we're gonna head out!
Guys, wait.
Oh,
Maya,
feeling so faint.
slow.
No.
Oh, my atrophied muscles. Spent so much time in a coma.
You can't rush blindly into this. What's about to... No, I want to show Hal what's about to happen. One more time. Give me a hand, okay? Hal.
Maya, there's no time.
Hal, these incidents, they don't take place in one location. It won't be easy making the right choices to save everyone. But if you investigate like you always do, you'll find the future you're hoping for. I'm sure of it.
Alright, let's grab a hand. Nyeh. The only concern is Hal is pretty bad at his job. Without his time powers, what can he possibly do?
So, this is...
Fragments of the future. What you can see takes place in a little over an hour, around 1:30.
So Ash and Elaine aren't the only ones who got caught up in this mess. Where did everything go wrong?
I can only see fragments of events that haven't happened yet. We've only got one chance to make things right. There's no room for mistakes. That's why I'm here. Hal, you need to step into these time fragments and investigate the crime scenes. Find out exactly what happened at each location. If you can manage that, we'll be able to stop all this from happening.
Come on, let's go. Investigate the incidents before they take place. Find the truth at the heart of all this. That's our only option.
Alright, we're investigating the future from the past. Future crimes investigated before they happen.
Hal, we need to hurry. While we're here, time in the real world slowed to a crawl. But we still don't have long before the incidents take place.
Alright, so time is not frozen, it's just very slow. Whoop, I'm outside my area. Alright, so we have 3 to look at. That would be Irie. Like, that's Ash. That is... Oh, Keith. Is Keith dead too? I don't think we knew about that. Well, the one we do know about is Ash and Elaine's death. I guess we should take a look at this. Yep. Oh, dead over there as well.
Ash, I can't let this happen to you.
Alright, let's grab that gun.
This gun... It's the same projectile weapon we found in the hotel room, right?
Mm-hmm. Only Ash is one of these.
I definitely recognize it from Ash's memory.
What do you want from all this?
There's only one thing I want.
That key!
You should already know what it is.
I need to let Hal know.
Right, that's right. He called us on the phone.
Ash, where are you? Ash? I'm almost certain it was just after 1 in the morning when Ash called me. Cecilia must have come here after they woke up in the underground lab and took Irie's gun.
Yeah, I guess it would make sense that Irie was attacked since Cecilia had her gun.
I guess they were after the clock tower key.
So I guess the Irie scene would be happening first. Yeah.
Hal.
Mm-hmm.
What happened here? Who was attacked first?
Well, Elaine was sitting at her chair. I guess Cecilia attacked her. Then Ash came up from behind, but then Cecilia shot him as well. I think that's what was happening.
We can figure that out. We should be able to stop this from happening.
Or do you mean all 3 scenes at once? Because the Irie one would have had to happen first. Yoink. Oh.
Elaine. She was armed. Why didn't she try and fight back?
Yeah, she's got her gun ring. Did it not work? What's this? Give me... Yeah, there we go.
Prescription bottle.
Drugs. Elaine Cordia. What does that say? Take 1 tablet by mouth 3 times daily, no refills. Dr.
They look like sleeping meds to me.
Asleep.
With everything going on lately, I don't think she'd been sleeping properly.
Sleeping at her desk.
Maybe she was too drowsy to put up a fight because of the medication.
I mean, I've done that. But, like, I was able to close the door so no one would see me. Nah.
Elaine didn't fire off a single shot. The sleeping meds must have knocked her out cold by the time Cecilia arrived. That explains why she didn't put up a fight.
Any leads?
It looks like that the true murderer here was overwork.
Yeah, I remember now. Ash called me just after 1. It must have been right after he was shot. He was trying to tell me something.
About what happened here?
There's no way of knowing. But if I can get here before Ash calls me, I might be able to stop all this from happening.
Do we actually get to shoot someone with our bracelets? Have we used our bracelet gun once? I'm trying to think if that's even come up yet. Maybe one time? Mm-hmm. Alright, so Elaine is helpless because she's asleep due to her sleeping pills. And Ash runs up behind, but I guess Cecilia was just faster on the draw. Alright, so this has to happen first, I guess.
That looks like a laser wound on the right side of her torso. Cecilia woke up, took Irie's gun, then shot her and headed straight for the bureau.
Man, it's twice now Irie's been killed.
Irie collapsed right next to the pod. I'm guessing that's how she managed to activate it.
Yeah. Yeah.
The records show Cecilia was accessed via AD at midnight. That's when they woke up. If they were up and active by that point, it's already too late to stop what happened here.
Alright, so we can't stop Irie from getting... Well, I mean, it does say treatment underway, so maybe she can survive. It said that she fell into the capsule, so maybe she can be healed. Unknown user connected to Cecilia.
You knew Irie, didn't you?
Yeah, we used to play together in the clock tower sometimes.
In the clock tower?
That's where they kept Lily. I used to go and visit her. You know, I always thought that Irie was killed in the clock tower disaster. Any leads?
Yeah.
Alright, so our conclusion is that we should not try to stop this from happening, because it's just gonna happen. We can't stop that. And Irie might survive it anyway. Alright, what's happening with Keith? What's going on with him? I think that's Keith. I'm not sure where that is.
Keith.
You knew him?
We met at the professor's house once. It was back when he first brought you to the city. We used to talk about traveling the world with him one day. And you said you'd take us with you.
I don't remember saying that. Alright, so this looks like the room where we started the game in, like way back at the beginning. We were in this room and we got our bracelets. That's what this room looks like. I don't think we've been back there the entire game, though. Smells like tea.
I can't smell any gunpowder.
Like tea leaves.
He must have been hit with a laser weapon. Did Cecilia do this? But why would they target Keith?
Transmission successful. Draft. No, can't read that.
He's been sending reports about the city this whole time. Negotiations have failed. It's too late to stop the tower. No guarantee of Bureau cooperation. The tower must be destroyed. It's the only way to stop a repeat of what happened 12 years ago.
12 years ago.
Is that from one of the messages he sent to the outside cities?
This was sent just before 1 in the morning. Looks like there's blood on the screen.
Alright, just before 1 in the morning.
Sending it must have taken his last ounce of strength. We need to stop him sending this message.
Any leads?
Yeah. Keith talks about destroying the tower. Is that why the city was being shelled? The message was sent just before 1 in the morning. He must have been alive right up until the moment he sent it.
Alright, so is that why the apocalypse happens? Another city is bombing Astrum Close to stop the clock tower from activating? That does seem like the most important one to stop.
If we don't stop him... Hal, we need to hurry.
Well, do you think he was killed to save the city from the bombardment?
So you're saying maybe Keith has to die, it's just that he has to die earlier. Whoever killed him didn't kill him fast enough. Alright, so we gotta go kill him, but kill him quickly.
I know when each of the incidents take place. All that's left is to fit the pieces of the puzzle together.
Come on, Hal. We've seen all we need to see. All that's left is to connect the dots.
You're right. Let's head back. I need to get my thoughts in order. I get the feeling we're gonna have to improvise as we go.
You're back!
Yeah, my hand was over there. Hand's back here as well. I mean, I guess... I mean, I don't feel like time was at a crawl then. Time was like a little slower, maybe.
Come on, there's no time to lose. Ready to go?
Just about.
I was thinking maybe a few seconds was going to go by.
Picture of what happened. Maya, we're heading out.
You guys have got this. Everything will work out. I'm sure of it.
We got this. No problem. All right. What do you say?
We need to do whatever it takes to put a stop to this.
Whatever it takes, Lily. I didn't mention that maybe one of the things we have to do is assassinate Keith.
There's hardly any time left.
Lily, just you know, curiosity. I'm not very good at anything, including shooting people. If you have to choke a man to death, can you do that with those little hands? I mean, like, the hands are little, but you are like a robot, so maybe they're super strong. Well, I mean, I guess we're going to find out as we go. Okay, we're going to go out, but first I want to just stop and start the recording. Make sure I don't... I mean, I wonder if Lily has that 4 gig limit. If a file in her head exceeds 4 gigs, does she just, like, blow a fuse? I don't know. We can't risk that. We can't risk that possibility, Lily. Hold on. All right, Lily. It's you and me. Let's try to stop some murders and maybe commit one ourselves. We only have one shot at this now. Now that we don't have our time rewind powers. The story about a supernatural investigator, well, an investigator who has supernatural powers, all of a sudden doesn't have their powers anymore. Because it turns out that, well, part of the investigation was solving the situation that resulted in them getting their powers. But now they have to do things the honest way, the old-fashioned way, and maybe they're just not very good at their job. I can relate to that. And, you know, then we're just going to have to prove to ourselves and others that we have what it takes to actually do the job. Without, you know, time powers. I mean, we can still, like, do time stuff with Maya, but we don't have... I guess we're also not immortal. We can't resurrect. Well, I mean, we were never resurrecting. Rather, we were moving from timeline to timeline, as we found out. And we don't have that capability anymore.
Eustace?
How? You're awake?
I mean, yeah, but I'm kind of in a hurry.
Odd. As soon as you woke up, a certain bug vanished without a trace from AD.
Eustace, listen to me. The Bureau is moments away from being attacked. If I don't stop it, the city's going to...
No doubt you've been using the AD network to traverse future timelines. I suppose I'd better heed your warning. Can you stop what's going to happen?
That's why I'm here. I'm not going to fail.
I'm afraid you're on your own. I can't guarantee the success of an intervention on my part. This is all riding on your judgment, Hal.
He doesn't sound happy about that. I can understand that. I mean, this is actually my first week on the job. And my job really was just to counsel people by playing Simon and make them feel better. This is kind of outside my wheelhouse. This isn't really the job description, Lily.
Almost. Let's take a quick recap.
Really? All right.
We're dealing with 4 victims.
I know we don't like to move quickly in DYSCHRONIA, but I thought we just did the recap.
Ash and Elaine were killed in the Bureau HQ. Keith lost his life in the infirmary. Irie was attacked at the professor's house. All 4 of them were shot.
Right.
Where should we go to put a stop to all of this?
Well, we were saying that Irie's happened first, but we also did not think we would be able to get there in time. That we're too late to stop it. So we would only waste time by going there. The next thing was Keith's death. It happened before 1 o'clock. When Ash was killed, he called us at 1 o'clock. So Keith is next. It's also important to go there to stop him from sending the message.
The Bureau Infirmary. That's where Keith is.
Keith was attacked too? Do you know when it happened?
Just before 1.
I'm almost certain Keith was attacked just before 1. Keith was shot in the Bureau Infirmary. He sent a final transmission after he was shot. The city ended up getting shelled because of that message.
So that was Keith's fault?
Well, his death was the catalyst.
Oh, jeez. We better hurry, mister.
Lily, please, such filthy language.
Yeah. We need to keep him safe at all costs.
All right, so we're not going to kill Keith. Hal suggested maybe we needed to do that, but we're saying that we're going to keep him safe. I mean, No, that's where we live. That's not the... Actually, is that the Bureau? I mean, I guess it's probably going to give our little waypoint. Actually, it's not giving us a waypoint. That's interesting. Usually it does. That we can see, that's out. We cannot access that. This is red. Oh, look how stressed people are. The closer the color gets to red, the worse the resident's mental state is. Now, the signs that they usually have are not there anymore. All right. The beer.
At home, mister.
Yes, that's correct.
Doing fine.
Great! I'm happy to hear that. Oh, should I see if anyone needs counseling? I know we're in a hurry, but we're never too in a hurry for Simon. How are people doing? Oh yeah, there is a super red over there. Don't see any others. This person needs our help. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna press your buttons.
Somebody help me!
Looks like they're in need of immediate counseling.
All right, emergency level 1. And we pleasured an entire whale last time. Surely we can do this. This is our actual job, anyway.
I'm terrified.
How do things get so out of hand? The city is pretty messed up, it's true. No, that wasn't it.
Stay cool, Al. I need to see how they respond.
Yeah, gotta stay cool. Can't buckle under pressure. The pressure of playing Simon. No, that wasn't it.
Stay cool, Al.
Gotta stay cool.
I need to see how they respond.
Okay, that was good. Mental well-being improved.
I think they'll be okay now.
Sorry.
I wanted to forget about the Moida and keep on dreaming forever. But things in AD keep getting weirder and weirder. This is all just a bad dream, right? Please, wake me up already. Well, we can't wake her up, because it's kind of worse out here, with the imminent bombing that's about to happen. Right, I guess that's the only red person out here. That was a super red as well. Let's see, that's the hotel, Portgate area, Research Institute. This is the Bureau, isn't it? I mean, that's where the clock tower is. We have to go to the Bureau Infirmary, right? That's where Keith is. I mean, I guess there's no waypoint because it's letting us choose where we want to go. Do we want to go to the professor's lab? Do we want to go to Elaine's office? Or do we want to go to the infirmary? The first time in the game that I haven't had a waypoint. And I'm getting to choose my own destination. Grasping my destiny within my hands. Oh, there's Ash.
Hal, look! It's Ash!
I see, yes.
How about going to see what he's up to?
No, we know what happened. We know.
Said you should probably stick with the plan and check in on Keith.
Yeah. Actually, why is he going up there? That's not where Elaine's office is. Well, I have to make a decision, Lily. Like I said, I have to grasp my destiny with these hands. These two hands. I gotta grasp destiny by the throat and... Gotta do that.
Do the trick,
What's that?
giving me a nice little head rub.
No. Things have not changed between us, Lily. Nope. These hands are going nowhere. We're not getting anywhere close to that head.
Playing it cool, huh? You're not fooling me with that tough guy act.
Hal Scion doesn't know how to play it cool. He doesn't know what that means. Okay, it was the, the infirmary, I think they said. I kind of forget where this room is. Because I was there once at the beginning of the game. Let's see if this is it. Infirmary. Oh, okay, you're not dead yet. Oh! Smooth, Keith.
Place at visiting hours.
What were you up to just now?
None of your business, short stuff.
I think you'll find the word you're looking for is compact, mister.
You know what else begins with C? Childish.
Keith, you've been communicating with the outside cities this whole time, haven't you?
What are you talking about?
We need you to come with us. You're no good to us dead. This place is about to get raided. You're a sitting duck here.
Hal, Keith, we need...
Hide in the interrogation room until the coast is clear.
You. Fine. Have it your way.
At BK. I mean, I don't think they have that in Astrum Clothes. Where do we go to eat in Astrum Clothes? Where can we get it our way?
So, how did you figure out I was in contact with the outside cities?
Time powers, Keith.
I read the message.
Ooh.
They're worried about the tower. That's why they've been keeping an eye on us. Astrum Close is in real danger. That's why you came here to mediate between the professor and the city representatives, right?
Something like that. I was trying to bring Albert back into the fold. 3 years ago, he cut off all ties with the outside world. Back then, I figured something had happened to the old guy. Now, though, I think he suspected the Bureau was monitoring his dealings with the other cities. By the way, what's the Bureau planning to do about the tower?
What's happening to the clock tower doesn't have anything to do with the Bureau. The key that vanished 12 years ago found its way back to the city. That's what caused all this. It's just a coincidence.
Exactly! Besides, Elaine's been running herself ragged trying to stop the clock tower.
She's been taking sleeping pills to sleep at her desk. She needs to go home, Keith. She just needs to go home.
I'm going to make things right, Keith. I need you to call off the bombardment, though. I'll get you out of here. Don't worry.
Oh, please. I could stroll right through the gate anytime I felt like it. On my own, that is.
If that's the case, you need to get on the road as soon as you can.
I had more than one reason for coming here, you know. I came here to check on you, champ.
Oh yeah? What's hounding you, mister?
Well, when you put it that way, just a one-time travel companion. Still, I'm the one who brought you here. I'm responsible for what happens to you.
It was my choice to stay here.
So you finally remembered.
Thanks to you, Keith. I met some people I truly care about. Keith, I need you to do this for me. Get them to call off the bombardment.
Leave it to me.
Great, we don't have to murder Keith. I mean, but Lily would have done it. And just to be clear, Lily would have done it. Oh, I guess we can talk to him again.
I'll get going once the heat is off. Don't do anything stupid while I'm gone. You hear me?
I can't make that promise, Keith.
It's such a relief Keith's okay.
And that I didn't have to kill him, which I could have easily have done. I mean, I don't know if my little hands would have been strong enough to strangle him, but if not, what my strategy would have been to force his jaw open and shove my head down his throat until he stopped breathing. That's a pretty guaranteed way of doing it. Gotta use my compact size to my advantage, Hal. What time is it?
We're running out of time.
Well, we are running out of time.
The HQ right now.
Well, fortunately, I don't...
Incident to stop.
We do have an incident to stop.
Let's get going. We need to stop Cecilia before it's too late.
All right. By the way, what's going on? Huh? Can I not grab his thing? Oh, there we go.
Ah, crap.
All the AD access has really scrambled his brain. He doesn't have much to say. All right, elevator. Let's head to Elaine's office and see if we can stop some shootings. Wonder if Elaine's already taken the sleeping pills. Well, Ash isn't here and dead yet. Oh. Well, that's a bit different.
Ash, what on earth do you think you're doing? Cut that out.
What? Did I notice that he was wearing high heels? No, I'm not sure if I ever noticed those purple high heels you're wearing, Ash. Is that part of the standard uniform? Or is that just a custom thing that you decided on? I can't really see my own feet. I don't know if I'm wearing the same style boots.
Stay back. This is how it's gotta be.
Ash, what's gotten into you?
You already know, don't you? About me feeding intel to the outside cities? They're after the clock tower keys. That's why the tower's up and running again, right? 'Cause the keys are back. If I can deliver them both keys, they'll leave Astrum Close alone.
Why don't you just talk to Elaine? You don't need to do this.
Okay, so she's asleep. She has taken the pills, but she has not been shot yet.
No, it has to be this way. Elaine isn't afraid of the other cities. She'd never agree to negotiate.
Ash, you need to give it up. We're as good as dead standing around here like this.
What are you talking about?
Cecilia's on their way here as we speak. They're on the hunt for the keys. Ash, we need your help. We need to capture the marionette. We'll need to hide behind the desks and grab Cecilia as they come past.
We're gonna grab her? Is that the plan?
Then it's settled.
Is she super strong or something? I don't think we ever really established that.
You gotta make sure Elaine's out of sight too. She might get hit otherwise. Come on, jump to it, you guys.
Alright, Ash, where is the funniest place we could put Elaine? It's not a very funny office. But we could probably think of something.
I'll be waiting nearby. Keep an eye on the entrance, okay?
Where do we put her?
Comes through. Lob this flashbang right in front of
Is she in that box?
Got it? Right in front of them. It won't do a damn thing if it goes off while they're facing away.
So we need to throw it when they're turned this way?
Exactly.
We need to throw it when Cecilia's face is facing our direction.
Take this.
Hmm?
Right. I'm gonna get into position. I'll switch off the lights. Watch your step, man.
Where did we put Elaine? Oh, it's right there.
They're here!
Well, hopefully this throw goes well, because I haven't had much success throwing things in this game.
Cecilia's facing the other way! Don't throw it just yet!
Oh yeah, I know, Lily, I know. She has to be facing us for this to work. I understand.
Now'd be a good time to throw the flashbang, Miss.
She's not facing us. All right, now she is.
Ash, no!
Gotcha! Damn it! Keep still!
Ash!
Ash!
It's nothing. I'll be fine.
We probably should get that gun. Was he shot? I'm not really sure. Okay, I guess he's going to medbay.
Hal, what are you waiting for? We've gotta get Ash to the infirmary!
Isn't that what the robot's doing?
Right. Let's go.
I guess Cecilia's unconscious? Whatever that means for a robot.
That's the...
That's the...
What on earth is going on here?
Oh, there she is. Well, Elaine, we were going to play a prank on you because you were knocked out on sleeping pills, but
Are you okay?
it kind of went wrong.
It's just a headache. I'll live.
Director General! About Ash!
Save it for later. Get him to the infirmary and start treatment right away.
Roger that.
Oh, the key.
I had a feeling that's where this had gotten to.
That key!
With the key, we should be able to stop the clock tower from running rampant. When everything's ready, we'll make our move.
Should we be concerned about, over there? Like, she's not moving, but I guess she could move at any time. Alright, 2 of the 3 things were averted. With the attack on Irie, we were presuming that we could not stop that in time. Okay, I guess, does she have handcuffs? Okay, yeah, there are handcuffs on her. I guess that's fine.
There's something on your mind, isn't there?
Oh, how you feeling?
How's your headache?
Oh, it cleared up after I got some rest. The meds really helped.
Honestly, you seem pretty run down these past few days.
I've hardly slept since the professor was killed. I guess the lack of sleep caught up with me.
About Ash.
It seemed like Ash had something important to tell you when I last spoke to him. What do you think he had to say?
Not a clue. But he had the clock tower key, didn't he?
Yep, he took it from Ari.
I bet it was something to do with that.
About the bombardment.
The city could be shelled any moment now.
I'm afraid you could be right. If we don't stop the tower, it's only a matter of time. Whatever we do, we need to act fast.
Acting fast is not something we do here in DYSCHRONIA. What's our next move?
Elaine, we need to regain control of the clock tower as soon as possible.
Absolutely. When everything's ready, we'll make our move.
What is that move?
We should be able to access the tower from the entrance in the bureau lobby.
Understood.
What is the move?
Al, before you head to the clock tower, would you go and check on Ash in the infirmary? Find out what he was planning to tell me.
Of course.
Oh, okay, I guess we're done. And we're just gonna leave her there. I guess it's fine. Oh, there's some blood. Hope that's not Ash's blood. Alright, let's go to the infirmary. Alright, so we stopped the murder of Ash and Elaine from happening. We stopped Cecilia from getting the clock tower key. And we stopped Cecilia from just doing anything in general. And we stopped the bombardment from happening because Keith is not going to call that in. So we actually got quite a bit done in a short amount of time.
Ash.
His treatment's already started. He'll be back on his feet in no time. He should be able to speak once the anesthetic wears off. People are already heading back to the bureau. Ash is in safe hands. Don't worry.
I guess you're right. We should head back up and speak to Elaine.
Oh, okay.
Go. We need to ask her how we're supposed to stop the clock tower.
Alright, that's kind of odd. We just came down here to look at Ash in his capsule. He can't actually talk. You think Elaine would have known that. Elaine, I'm back. I just left the room for a few minutes for some reason. How we doing in here?
Elaine?
Director General?
Where'd she go?
How odd. Is that a thing?
This is about the experiment they did 12 years ago.
12 years ago.
The subject was forced to undergo personality processing and ended up as a public official. I'll add this to my records.
The subject of the experiment's personality was changed. Oh, hold on. Just banging my desk. Let me back up a little bit. Yeah.
I wonder what they're up to now.
Oh, hold on. Let me just...
I just hope they aren't suffering. Wherever they are.
Ah, my head!
My head. I must be tired.
Oh, is that it? That wasn't a whole lot.
This is Elaine's supervisor badge.
I've never seen her without it before.
Oh. She's taken off her badge and taken that key. She's been looking for that key all this time. Oh, she's going into the clock tower.
Sonya, give it up already.
Even if this does work, you're just gonna end up prolonging the pain.
I have to bring him back, Irie. Whatever I do, I just can't forget about him.
Was that a flashback within the past vision?
Maya.
Of course. Now that I think about it, I always had an inkling it was you. After all, we shared a body once. Maybe I'd have been better off taking a bullet just to clear my name once and for all.
What are you trying to say?
Overdose on this stuff and you're out for the count. Dead to the world. My plan was to get injured, knock myself out with the meds, and then head for the tower in that body.
Why'd you kill the professor?
He got in my way. My goal is finishing what we started in the clock tower.
But isn't that what the professor wanted too? He was filled with regret.
Indeed, he was. He thought the experiment 12 years ago was one big mistake. Not me, though. You feel the same way, don't you? I'm heading to the tower. It's time to make the dream a reality. The question is, what are you going to do?
Gasp! Elaine is the villain? Elaine was knocking herself out with sleeping pills, and I guess when she did that, she was able to access Cecilia? How can this be?
Did you figure out where Elaine went?
I think she headed for the clock tower.
Lily, we've been working for the villain. Can you believe it?
She left without us?
Come on. We need to catch up with her.
Remember, that's a lot we're leaving out, Hal. A lot of information we're apparently not saying. Man, I can't believe it, Lily. Us, the cops. We've been working for the bad guy. By the way, how long have we been doing this? Lily, hold on. I should probably just make sure I don't pass that file limit. I'm never really sure about it. All right. We're good to go. Man, I can't... I'm heartbroken, Lily. I'm heartbroken. The woman who was our mentor, who caused us to become a supervisor, who guided us, apparently. I mean, most of that's off screen. It happened in the past, but apparently it was very close to us. Was the villain the whole time. For reasons. I mean, I guess we have yet to find out reasons. I guess the thing that we saw said that the subject of the experiment 12 years ago had her personality changed and became a public assistant. And we know the subject of the experiment 12 years ago was Hal's mom. Does that mean Elaine is Hal's mom?
That voice.
It came from the lobby.
Because the whereabouts and wherefores of Hal's mom is still a question mark, but maybe that's where this is going. Oh, she's opened the door. We did not get the honor of opening the door ourselves.
Hal!
Yeah, I see it.
Director General, wait.
We could probably just call her Mom.
And there I was thinking I'd managed to give you the slip.
You can never give Halcyon the slip. He's too good at what... He's the best at what he does.
I have to say, I didn't think you'd make it here this fast.
I mean, I'm surprised too. We generally don't do much fast around here.
Elaine, what are you planning?
Isn't it obvious? I'm going to finish the experiment we started 12 years ago.
Finish the experiment? I thought we were supposed to be stopping the tower.
That was never part of the plan. The experiment was designed to fuse reality and dream together.
Right. We know about that.
From the very start, Astrum Close was built with that purpose in mind. It was supposed to be the professor's crowning achievement.
Right, we don't want to do it when everything's red, though, because that's the bad dreams.
But he stumbled at the final hurdle, lost his nerve, and shut the whole thing down. That's what caused the Nightfall catastrophe. For the last 12 years, the world's been adrift between reality and dream. Eustace controls the mechanism at the top of the clock tower. When we finally overwrite reality, the world will be reborn. The ruined deserts, the polluted seas, restored once and for all.
You're going to replace everything with the dream world.
Exactly. The nightmare of reality will come to an end.
But everyone will be trapped in their dreams forever.
Hal, you've spent most of the last 7 days in the dream world, and you didn't even realize until the moment you woke up. The boundary between the waking world and our dreams is vague at the best of times. In the end, what difference does it make?
Uh-oh, my controllers are rumbling.
Looks like we don't have much time left.
No!
Maya!
So is that Maya in there? Because Maya woke up. Is Maya unconscious again?
I'm gonna stop her. Don't try following me. Our future is waiting for us just beyond here. I need you to believe in me.
It's locked!
We're stuck without the key.
We don't have that key. Either of them.
Was it definitely Maya inside the marionette just now? Why did she go by herself? Well, what are you waiting for? Let's go!
Where are we going, Lily?
We'll need to get the door open first. I bet somebody connected with the Institute will know what to do.
Yes, someone somewhere.
Come on, Lily. Let's go.
Our investigation assignment, search for clock tower key, has been updated. All right, well, I guess we've, I guess now... Okay, there you are. All right, Lily. What a action-packed installment of DYSCHRONIA. Things happening as we are in the final episode, the final chapter, rushing towards the climax, which is going to be happening up there, but we can't get up there until we can open those doors. But I can't open the doors until I have that key. That key, Lily. Now... I guess something pretty important that just happened is we finally solved the murder of the professor. Because that's not it. Yeah, here we go. Murder of the city's founder. Hold on, let me back it up because there's something in front of me. Here we go. Murder of the city's founder. I mean, now we actually know who it is, but I don't see it mentioned on here. It says 61.9% of the mystery of the clues have been found, but, well, I mean, maybe it's just not updating anymore, because we actually did get the conclusion of it. Elaine said that she was the one who murdered the professor. She took the sleeping pills, and then went to sleep. She did that, and then apparently because she did that, she was able to go into AD and then access Cecilia, and then she uses Cecilia to, like, bonk the professor on the head. Just bonk him, Lily. And then that killed him. And she did that because the professor decided he did not want to do mad science. Well, I shouldn't say he didn't want to do mad science. I'm sure he was up for plenty of mad science, but this specific brand of mad science, of taking VR and the world and smashing them together and, like, mixing them all up. It's like that. He decided he didn't want to do that anymore for reasons. But Elaine's like, why not do it? Look, it can only be good. The world sucks. VR is great. I don't see any reason. I know why. But Elaine said that she did not see any reason why we can't do this, so that's what she's doing. So that's unfortunate. Because we had kind of... Well, I mean, maybe she's right. Maybe it's for the best to just go ahead and do it, make the whole world into the metaverse, so we can all live as undefined cartoonish torsos with no legs. Huh. Do I leave footprints? What are these footprints here, Lily? Did you notice this? There are footprints on the floor leading, like, they vanish. Like, they're not here. I mean, if we go up here to the clock tower door, it looks like there are footsteps leading away from it. What's that about? What if we go into VR? They're still there in VR. Anyone need counseling? Anyone stressed? Does anyone want me to push their buttons? No, it doesn't look like it. I didn't notice that little detail before. I don't know why that's there. Why are there footprints leading away from the clock tower door? Well, I don't know. But yeah, you know something, Lily. Like, it looks like that the entire plot of this story. I mean, let's not try to pretend that either one of us are especially fast, Lily. Let's not try to pretend that. It seems that the whole plot just has to do with, wouldn't it be cool if we could merge VR and the real world? And I don't know, maybe if people's dreams could be reality, but I mean, dreams are not necessarily good. Dreams can be bad. You can get killed by Darth Vader in a Toys R Us in a dream. And it's not like I want that to happen for real, Lily. It's not like I want that to actually happen. And if the cops come to my house one day and say, great news, we can make that happen, I'm like, I don't know why you'd want to. I don't understand it, really. But apparently the world outside is no good. Where is home, Lily? Where is home for you? Where is home for any of us? That's what we have to figure out, Lily. That's what we have to learn. Home is where the heart is. And do you even have a heart, Lily? Is there even a heart behind that bell? Heart is where the home is. That is why we have to kill Elaine and remove her heart, so we can hold her heart in our hand and learn just what a heart is and how it works, because we don't know what that is, and we want to know what love is, and love is in the heart. I'm sorry, that's a different game, Lily. That is a different anime mystery game that I'm confuzzling here. It's not what this is. This has nothing to do with that. What this does have to do with is getting a key. You know, just was thinking about, this is all about a key, but it's also about an obsession. It's about Elaine's obsession. Her obsession has led her to this. It's led us to having to get a key and having to go upstairs. If we can do that, then that's probably where the end of the game is, Lily. All right, so I guess now we pretty much have a good handle on what the plot of this game is, right? The town, this city, the whole goal of it is to merge reality and VR And the rest of the world, the other cities, are like, we don't want you to do that. And they're going to bomb this city and destroy it to stop that from happening. And maybe they're right, you know? Maybe they're right to do so. Maybe Keith was not wrong in saying that they should bomb the city. Like, we live in the city, so obviously we wouldn't want them to do that. But, I mean, maybe it's for the best. Maybe it's just for the best. Maybe that's the conclusion we'll have to come to. As we continue on with DYSCHRONIA, our next goal is to go into the bureau and try to find someone who knows how this door works.
I want to go home already.
Well, let's take it home, Lily. Let's take it on home. It's next time we'll continue on in DYSCHRONIA. Hey, we solved the murder. We solved the murder of the professor. It was Elaine. Her location would have been her office because she took sleeping pills to go to sleep there, and her murder weapon was Cecilia. If this was a game of Clue, it would be over. It would be over, Lily. This is not Clue. It's not done yet. We'll continue on DYSCHRONIA.
Once this is all over, I'm gonna get Maya to give me the head rub to end all head rubs.
That's your business, Lily. And if you can get that from Maya, fine. You're not getting it from me.